Hey guys, Beth Vandal here. Today I took a drive out to Cassadaga, and this is one of the places that Adam the Woo frequented a few times. He came out here and did a vlog in 2024, and he inspired me today to come out to Cassadaga since I've never been here before. I wanted to kind of follow in his footsteps and do almost the same things he did while he was out here. Cassadaga has been here for over 130 years. So if you think about that, the people that started this camp are long gone now. They're probably buried over here somewhere. Cassadaga is a spiritualist camp. It's one of the oldest religious camps out here. I mean, they say religious, but I don't really look at spiritualism as a religion, but a lot of people might say that. I look at it as more of a natural part of being human if you're not an NPC. This sign here in front of me is the Cassadaga Spiritualist Camp sign. It was founded here in December 1894 by a guy from New York. He was a medium. His name was George P. Colby. Allegedly, it was a spirit guide helped him find the location. The spirit guide's name was Seneca. So yeah, Seneca was his spirit guide, and his spirit guide has a park. They have a park here called Seneca, so I guess they probably named the park after his spirit guide. It's kind of a cool little place. It's been here for 130 years. It's part of history. Whether you're spiritual or not, I am. A lot of people have their own beliefs, and I'm all for it. Believe whatever you want to believe. I'm a very non-traditionalist person. I believe that what is right for you is right for you, and I'm very connected. So I'm going to get out of here. There's a lot of cars driving by, so I'm going to go over to the spiritualist camp. There's a history center right around the corner here, along with the hotel, and the hotel's supposed to be haunted, and then like a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to try to follow in Adam the Woo's footsteps for this vlog. It might not be perfect, but I'm going to try to see the same things he did back in 2024. Let's go. I'm out here in front of the History Information Center, and they've got these really beautiful sunflowers on the wall behind me. I kind of noticed while I've been here so far is that they do have tons of sunflowers. It's kind of like their signature out here in Cassadaga. But we're on McKinley and Cassadaga Road, so if you come here, this is where you're going to find the information center. It's Cassadaga Spiritualist Camp books, gifts, and they have mediums and healers and restrooms inside. So if you had a really long trip, you just come over here and use their bathroom. Let's go underneath the sign. And we're greeted with more beautiful sunflowers. And this is where Adam the Woo came out here in 2024 and did a vlog, because I remember directly across the street he was talking about the post office, and we're going to get over to that in a second, but the post office he was saying didn't have a zip code, so we're going to scope that out in a few minutes. Let's go into the Hotel Cassadaga. They do say that this place is haunted, I guess. I don't know if I believe that, but it does have an old-fashioned feeling to it. Nice little seated area here. Oh, and check it out. They've got local music, local live music for the restaurant they have inside. Maybe I should try to get a gig here. I don't see any ladies on here, so maybe I could be the first one. So if you come over here, they have a meditation station, and you just go into this booth and you can do a little meditation quietly, and it's open, so we should go in. close this curtain so you have some privacy. Here's the instructions. So it tells you to relax and breathe. If you've never meditated before, this is how you do it. And then you read this little thing, close your eyes, and then when you come here to this hotel, you can do the meditation center or little meditation box. It's a cool place just to center yourself before you go out for the day. And they've got more sunflowers. Like I said, big on sunflowers out here. Nice little card right here. I pray that God will be kind to you and bless you with peace. 1 Thessalonians 1:1. Nice. I like that. Here's some creepy Victorian dolls. Dolls don't really freak me out unless there's a ton of them. Or if they like spin their head around, then I guess they're kind of scary. But these are just sitting still. I don't think they're possessed or anything like that. Swan. Right above the fireplace. I wonder if that works. Oh, it looks like one of those electric ones. Victorian seats you can sit in. Maybe have a spot of tea. Conversate with some friends. I'm leaving the hotel. I'm going to come back in a little bit and check out the gift shop, but I wanted to go look around a little bit before I did that. So the gift shops are going to be the last thing. I don't want to spoil anything, you know what I'm saying? There's that haunted museum down here, and when Adam was here, he did that. So I think I'm going to do that. See how much it is. Better not be a lot of money. I need gas to get back home. Man, this is peaceful. Here's another little meditation spot. Just found down here. Place just has a very peaceful vibe to it. It's not spooky, creepy, weird. That's how I have to describe it. Everywhere you look, there's like another thing. Like over here. What's going on here? I want a bunch of little diddlies over here. Yeah, just completely peaceful out here. This spot here is the beautification of garden. Oh, the fountain was installed in 1993. I'm just crossing the road now, coming over to the U.S. Postal Service and the post office over here. This is where Adam was talking about how they didn't have the zip code on the wall. So if you refer back to his video, you'll see he was checking out this little spot, and I actually did find the zip code, and it's right above the door. There it is, 32706. So the mystery has been solved. Okay, we can try to go do some spooky stuff while we're here. Let's go to the Haunted History Museum. So I'm in the Haunted Museum. It's called Sea Green's Haunted History Museum. And this is the door. Here we go.
Just come out and send her your order.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. And this lady, hello. She's holding some cards for us to tell us we are in the Haunted Museum. It smells funky in here, guys. Like, definitely a weird smell. Over here, Cassadaga, the founder, George Colby home was tucked away in the woods by what is now Lake Colby Park. history is a part of our spiritual community may physically lose structure, but the heart will always be strong and resilient. They have different annuals and camp pamphlets throughout the years. This guy's just doing like a jump scare in the corner. Yeah. Hi, George. He says hello. All right, moving on to the different locations. Oh, God, what the heck? Come on. Why do we gotta have that there? Oh, and then over here, like, we got more spooky dooky stuff. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to, like, keep my eye on these ones as I walk by. Oh, they laughed at me. I don't like that. Ugh. Oh my gosh. What is that? There's a doll with a freaking... Yo, that's wild. There's like a spell book here. The Fox Sisters, beginning spiritualism. Oh, so apparently that's what those dolls are right there. Okay. Oh yay, Jack Skeleton. I like him. He doesn't freak me out at all. Ooh. Here it looks like we got some shrunken heads. Costa Rican stone mace head, circa 300 BC to AD 1200. That's a real archive from Egypt. No, sorry, Costa Rica. I don't want to... Yes, Egypt right here. Sand and dirt from the temple Isis in Egypt. Right in that bottle right there. I don't know, he had a bad day. That's definitely going to leave a headache, or you're going to need some ibuprofen for that. She's sitting very quietly. I don't think she's going to jump scare me. This one over here, I don't know. I have a feeling she's going to make a move. She's being quiet. What the heck? Another jump scare. Like, literally, the hair is standing up on my arms. Ew! No, you cannot be in here. Get out of here. That's like the least scariest thing in here right now. Like, I'm not scared of the spider. Got my people in here. I might have to save you, get you out of here. Amethyst was my very first ever, most favorite crystal. I have a lot of these at my house. And we've got more information. I would dive into some of these books, like Love is in the Earth, a kaleidoscope of crystals updated. That looks like a really good book. Crystal Power, with a bunch of gems and crystals out and laid out in front of it. The Harry Potter series of stuff in this corner. I have one of these wands at home. It's smaller, but it actually works. I've tried it. And of course, can't go wrong with a knife. But yeah, I got that at Universal Studios when they first opened the park. There's the castle. Some more diddlies. Ooh, I don't like him. Saved by the Bell. What's this about? Okay, so this is actually about when people mistakenly died. They might have been in a coma, and somebody thought they were dead, so they would bury them, thinking they were dead, but they always attached a bell to the top, because sometimes people woke up, and then they'd ring the bell, and people would go in there and dig the grave up and save the person. So, coffin used to view dead children. Ew. Oh, gosh. Hey, the doctor's in the house. That's quite a way to go. Wouldn't want to die like that. I think I did in a past life, though. I feel like I was impaled through my skull like that, because I have a scar on the inside of my mouth. And I've always thought that, like, what if I had a big, like, what if I had something go through my head like that in a war? Because I feel like I was a warrior in a past life. If you believe in that. This is where I belong. Evaluation Center for Disturbed Women. Yeah. That's all me. But I think she's actually more disturbed than I am. Okay, so I'm like looking around the corner because I don't want to be jump scared. I don't know if there's like a scare actor in here or something, but going down the creepy hallway. Ooh. Palm reader here. She looks like she's taking a nap. I'm not sure if she's, you know, ready to give me a reading. Maybe I should touch this. No. Okay, so she's not ready to give me anything. Who's this guy? Let's see. Nothing happened. Pressing the button and nothing's happening. He's just staring at me. Hey, wake up. That's a haunted painting. This painting is a lady that's very unique energy, and it's supposed to attach her spirit to the lady named Georgina in a house fire. Huh. Creepy. Over here we have some runes. That's what they call these. And a lot of people think that they were made in Norway, but actually this goes back in history. They were created around the 1st century CE. And the oldest virgins, like the earliest ones, are called Elder Fathark. Norway actually isn't the sole birthplace of these, but oldest runes in Norway, they date back to the mid-4th century. So a lot of people think that they were originated there, but were made in Pan-Germanic roots. So the German tribes are the ones that made the runes, what we know today. Okay, it's pretty dark down here. I really don't like this room at freaking all. Like, not at all. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Too many faces, too many dolls, too many weirdos. So I'm gonna just move forward. Oh, gross. Pinhead, bro. Yeah. Bunch of jump scare faces. I just want to get through these. I don't like. Oh, okay, so we're at the end, and that means I have to go through these freaking faces yet again. What are they doing to this poor creature? Hey, get your hand off of her. That is so rude. She's just taking a nap. Hey, you need some water? You look dehydrated. And the last stop in this whole thing is Marvin. It says, hello, my name is Marvin, and I'm a Martian. Okay. Well, that's good. Why is my camera crooked? That is so weird. Like, I don't even know how that happened. I guess it just wanted to distort it, so it made it more spooky for the vlog. Alien peeps are in here. Hey. He was just hiding down there. This guy on the wall. Hands up. And this is Paul, as you can see. Hello, Paul. Now I'm, ugh. Like, there's too many things looking at me. Don't like it. Oh, we got George and Yogi over here. Best friends? Maybe? Possibly? Or just on display. Who knows? Wolfman. This is, somebody you don't want to meet in the middle of the night in the woods. Fairies enchanted this area. How cute. Susie Q. Bride of the Moss Man. Well, where's your husband at? Where did he go? gotta walk through this spooky little corner again with all these dolls. So you're coming with me. Don't like, don't like, don't like, don't like, don't like, don't like, don't like. I'm going quickly through there. You have to go all the way back through. Ugh. What is going on here? What? Oh my gosh, this chair in front of me, this chair used to be used to take photos of deceased children. And it was actually donated to this museum after it was found hiding in their home. These people had it. So Katie is a haunted doll found located inside the walls of the donator's home. She was found along with her chair and sat together, creating unusual energy and occurrences. So yeah, she's definitely got something going on there. She looks happy though. This is her when they found her. And there's the photographer taking photos of deceased children. I'm glad they don't have any deceased children in the photos because that would be too much for me. So we've made it back up to the front. I think I've had enough. It says do not touch the books. I really want to read one of these books, but I can't. We have some Native American information here. Wow, this sculpture here is insane. Would you like to say you've been vandalized for my vlog? Can you say you've been vandalized? If you speak to me, I will totally be vandalized by you. All right, all together now. You've been vandalized. Okay, how about you? Come on. You can say it. Say it. Say you've been vandalized. All right, if you've been vandalized, let the lights go out. Nope. Guess they don't want to vandalize me. Dang. Leaving the haunted house now, and as I was leaving, she was telling me that the little girl in the chair where they take the pictures of the deceased children, her name is Katie, and she said if you ask her nicely, she'll smile at you. And I was going to go back there and do it, but I didn't want to go back there with all those other dolls. It wasn't her that creeped me out as much as it was the other one. And I was like, can you go with me? She said, oh, Katie smiles at me all the time, but she couldn't leave the front, so I was like, nah, I'm not going to go back there by myself. I felt like a weird, eerie vibe. I can sense energies, so I could kind of feel like things, kind of like energetic things touching me. Energetic antennas were violated. So I was like, yeah, that's probably enough for me right now. I'm not really scared. It's a lot of high energy of like dead things and old things, and you know, I gotta clear my energy now. Well, though I did clear my energy before I walked in. I could put a protection bubble over me, and now that I'm out of there, I'm going to do cleansing, because you have to do that kind of stuff when you are in these types of places, because there's a lot of different energies, and some things like to attach to you, so not today, Satan. Just taking a little walk down the road here. Old Florida houses. If you're looking to rent a house in Florida, here's your chance. Here's the Colby Memorial Temple, and they have classes here, meditation, different events. Very large building. Here they have Black Hawk Park, and I think it's just off of someone's home. And then across the street here we have the Seneca Park, and that is, when I was telling you about the spirit guide, that's the name, Seneca. Again, with the sunflowers. Yeah, this is a beautiful park. Very, very serene. Aw, we got some cranes over here. How's it going? They're checking out my camera. Well, fact about cranes is that once they find a mate, they stay with their mate for the rest of their life. And if they ever have, like, one of them dies, they just remain single. So they definitely mate for life. Oh, whoa, look, there's like a little secret pathway through here. There's like all different paths you can take. It's very cool in here. It's kind of a hot day, so it's nice to cool off. Ooh, a squirrel. And that little path just leads you back out, and then this is a nice little pond that they made here. I'll just walk back up the same road, and I'm going to go into the informational center and the bookstore. Let's see what they got in there.
I'm sorry, you're not allowed to do video.
Well, as soon as I walked in there, the lady said I can't video record anything, so I'm going back over to the hotel. So as you go down the hallway here, they have a gift shop right here. I would love to do this to my own house. These are all clear quartz crystals. It seems that a lot of the vloggers over time have ruined all the chances of us recording in any of the stores, because apparently they've had vloggers out here and they've made up stories and lied about things, so they don't allow any recording in any of those locations now. People really do make up stories, and they shouldn't. Just tell the truth. Maybe it's their experience, but still, like, you know, that makes them look bad, and they want this town to, like, keep it a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? Can't put any bad vibes out there. This gnome is just meditating on a table. It looks like this sign was put in the perfect spot. We do have a cat crossing. You are very spiritual, I can tell already. What a protector of the land. Can you say you've been vandalized? Kitty? We are at the Devil's Chair, and this is a famous urban legend centered around this brick bench. Apparently, at midnight, locals can see the devil himself will appear beside or whisper temptations into your ear if you sit in this chair. And if you look back at Adam's last vlog here in 2024, he talks about it. And this is it. Somebody left a candle. His vlog, there were a few people left like soda cans or something, or beer. I don't see any offerings to the devil tonight. So it's like, if you leave a beer, legend states that if you leave it unopened at night, it will be completely empty by morning. Famous Devil's Chair in Cassadaga. It's a fun little urban legend. Somebody actually painted a pentagram right on the top here, so you would know that this is the Devil's Chair. Now, I'm not going to sit in it. Yeah, I'm actually not going to sit in this chair. I've done enough spooky things today, but you can look at it from here. So if you ever want to visit Cassadaga, it's located in Lake Helen, right around DeLand, an hour or so from where I live. Really cool, very, very, very peaceful town. If you're into things like that, I recommend coming out here. Everybody's really friendly. And thank you so much for subscribing and liking and hyping the videos. I'm going to leave a link below here if you want to do a buy me a coffee. I have that link up now, so that helps me to be able to do these road trips and go off and venture and keep this channel going. You can now buy me a coffee or a matcha. I haven't spilled any matchas in a while. I think it's time for a new matcha spill. Thank you so much for coming to this vlog today. Today you've been vandalized. Thanks for coming to this vandalizing of Cassadaga. We will see you guys on the next video. Peace.